One of the biggest differentiators between ProjectTeam.com and other applications is the ability to customize the system. Although ProjectTeam.com comes out of the box with many construction-specific form types such as RFIs, submittals, field reports, punch lists, change orders, and more, you always have the ability to add your own custom form types or simply add a few additional custom fields to the existing forms. Let's start here on a form type called Request for Information. Each form type can have an unlimited number of individual forms. Each form within a type has the same fields and panels. This log shows you all of the individual forms of a certain form type that you have access to. Let's check out a form. This form is called the Existing Duct Bank, and the form type is Request for Information. A form type is like a container of fields, and each field gets a label and a place to add a value. For example, here I can see a field called Question, and the value is shown below. In ProjectTeam.com, you can add few or many fields to any form, including all custom form types that you've created. Including the question field, we see a total of 8 fields. As mentioned before, you can add brand new custom fields to this form type. For example, we might want to add a priority field and a closed field to this form. These fields will help us to generate reports later on in the project. Quick note, customizing ProjectTeam.com is easy to do, but also restricted to only those users that have the appropriate access to do so. Okay, let's add our first custom field. Let's go to the top of the page and click the Options button. Then find the Customize Form Fields link. We're taken to the properties of the Request for Information form type. In the second panel, there's a list of all existing form fields, and these correspond to the same 8 fields that we counted earlier. To add a new field, all we have to do is click the New button. We're taken through an easy-to-understand 3-step wizard, with the first step asking to pick a field type. Here we can see many different field types and a quick description of each. We see checkboxes, dates, numbers, text fields, and more. For our first field, we want to add a priority field with 3 options: high, medium, and low. So the best field type for our example is just a pick list. Let's go to the next step. At step 2, we're asked to add a field label, and remember, this is just the name of our field. We'll add priority here, and maybe even put a little help text. This help text will appear under the little icon when your users are viewing or editing the new field. Now, we have the opportunity to use existing pick list options or create a brand new one from scratch. That'll be what we do for this example. Let's add all 3 options: high, medium, and low. Let's go to the next step. The third and final step is where we can define access to our new field. We see a list of groups and users, and we have 3 options: read-write, which means users can view and edit the field; read-only, which means users can view but not edit the field; and then no access. That means that users cannot view or edit the field. For now, I just want to keep the field private except for me, so I'll just click the Save button. We're taken back to the Form Properties page, and we can see our new priority field at the bottom. If we want to see it in action, just click back to the log and then go into edit mode of an individual form. At the bottom of our fields, we see a new field called Priority, and we see that it has help text. We also see 3 options to choose from. Awesome. Let's quickly add our other field, a closed checkbox. But since now we know the process, we'll go even faster. Let's click the Customize Form Fields, click New, choose the checkbox option this time, put in our label of Closed, and we don't need help text. Then click Next. Again, we'll keep it private to ourselves, so we'll just click Save. We'll go back to the form again and see our new checkbox field. You can see how incredibly easy it is to customize the system. The ability to configure the system to fit your needs really allows you to track everything on your projects. There's no limit to what you can do. If you're not using a truly customizable system, you really should be. Imagine all the money and time you can save by having one system that fits everything you need to do. No more tracking down old emails, Word documents, filing cabinets, and more. ProjectTeam.com is your go-to every time. For more information or to get started today, contact sales@ProjectTeam.com. We're always happy to help.